So, as we reach the end of the EDULOG International Conference 2025, I would like to begin by thanking EDULOG, the Belmiro de Azevedo Foundation, for making this conference possible, and to thank all of you, both speakers and audience, for being here and for engaging in all these interesting discussions. And so I'll be brief, only some concluding remarks. In fact, over these past 2 days, we have explored the complex and evolving role of international students in higher education. The theme that framed our discussions, a profitable industry or the prevalence of socio-cultural values, is deeply challenging, in fact. What this conference may have shown us is that internationalization, or if you prefer, interculturalization, is never neutral. It is shaped by political choices, economic pressures, institutional priorities, and above all, by people. We have heard how different countries are positioning themselves in relation to international students, some reinforcing investment in international student recruitment, but others reconsidering their policies in response to social or political concerns, either restricting, like we saw in the UK and US, or welcoming vulnerable populations, as is the case of Turkey and Italy. So internationalization is not just about numbers or mobility, it is about purpose, context, and consequences. So throughout these sessions, one idea was consistently emphasized, that students are not statistics. They are individuals with expectations, vulnerabilities, and enormous potential. So if we see students only through an economic lens, we risk undermining both their experience and the values we claim to promote. So the same applies to refugee students, whose present challenges our system to be not just open, but also responsive and humane. So we were also reminded that the benefits of internationalization go beyond tuition fees or global rankings. It can and should serve broader goals, including sustainability, cooperation, and social cohesion. But this will only happen if we invest not just in recruitment, but in inclusion. So perhaps the future of internationalization will depend on our ability to find balance between global ambition and local responsibility, between strategy and care. It will also depend on collaboration among institutions, sectors, and countries that are willing to learn from each other and act together. So the purpose of this conference was exactly that, to bring to Portugal experiences and lessons learned in other countries. So I would like again to thank all of you, your presence and participation in this institution. But I will also like to address a special thanks to the entire EDULOG team for their outstanding professional and technical support. In fact, your dedication and excellence have made a remarkable difference and truly elevated the quality of this event. And I should add also that for people that was not able to follow these presentations, EDULOG will make them available next week in a video format. So the knowledge that was spread in this conference can reach more people. So thank you all again.